Political leadership globally has largely been the preserve of men. Over time, however, the tide is turning as more and more countries are electing women to high political offices, including the head of state. Welcome to TL Africa. The aim of this video is to tell the success story of women in African politics who have led the nation at one time or the other, offering glimpses of how to make progress in the most difficult situations and to inspire a young generation of African women to climb the political ladder even higher than those who came before them. But before we get started, remember to subscribe to this channel and click the notification button so that you will know when we drop new video. Number 10. Sylvie Kinigi. She is a Burundian economist and politician who served as Prime Minister of Burundi from July 1993 to February 1994. She became the acting president of Burundi in 1993 following the assassination of President Melchior Ndadaye and 6 other officials in an attempted coup. She was sworn in as president on October 27, 1993 after Francois Gezze, who had taken over power after the coup was hosted, making Sylvie Kinigi the first female president in Africa. Number 9. Ivy Matsepe-Cassaburi. She was a South African politician who briefly served as acting president of South Africa from the 14th of September 2005 to the 18th of September 2005, when both President Thabo Mbeki and his deputy were outside the country. Ivy Matsepe-Cassaburi was again chosen by the cabinet to be an interim head of state for 14 hours on the 25th of September 2008. This is the time between the resignation of President Thabo Mbeki and the taking of office by President Kgalema Motlethe. Ivy Cassaburi held the office of the Minister of Communication until her death on the 6th of April 2009. Number 8. Helen Johnson Sirleaf. Internationally known as African Iron Lady, Helen Johnson Sirleaf is a Liberian politician who served as the 24th president of Liberia from 2006 to 2018. She served 2 consecutive terms after winning the 2005 and the 2011 presidential elections. She was the first woman elected to lead an African nation. In June 2016, President Johnson Sirleaf was elected the first female chairperson of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, for a 1-year term. She is a promoter of freedom, peace, justice, democracy, and women empowerment. She was awarded the Nobel Prize for Peace in 2011. She is also the recipient of the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the United States highest civilian award. She was named one of the 100 most powerful women in the world and the most powerful woman in Africa in 2011 by Forbes magazine. Number 7. Rose Francine Rugombe. Rose Francine Rugombe was a Gabonese politician who served as the acting president of Gabon from the 10th of June 2009 to the 16th of October 2009, following the death of the longtime president Omar Bongo. Before she became the acting president, she was the president of the Senate and the constitutionally designated successor to the presidency of Gabon in the event of a vacancy in the office of the president. She served only in an interim capacity prior to the holding of a new presidential election, in which she was not permitted to run constitutionally. Number 6. Agnes Monique Hossan Belepo. Agnes Monique Hossan Belepo is a Mauritius politician and journalist. She was the vice president of Mauritius from November 2010 to April 2016. She became the acting president of Mauritius from the 31st of March 2012 to the 21st of July 2012. This is the transition period between the resignation of President Arnaud Rejugnat to the inauguration of the new president Kailash Purig. She became the acting president again from May 29, 2015 to June 5, 2015 when President Kailash Purig resigned up to the inauguration of President Amina Gurum Faki. Number 5. Joyce Hilda Banda. Joyce Hilda Banda is a Malawian politician who served as the Vice President of Malawi from May 2009 to April 2012. She became the President of Malawi in April 2012 following the death of President Bingu wa Mutharika. Joyce Hilda Banda served as the President from 2012 to 2014. In 2014, Forbes magazine named President Banda as the 40th most powerful woman in the world and the most powerful woman in Africa. She is an educator and a grassroots women rights activist. She is the founder of Joyce Banda Foundation, a charitable foundation that focuses on assisting Malawian children and orphans through education and sustainable development in response to the needs of the rural communities. Number 4. Catherine Samba Panza. Catherine Samba Panza is a Central African Republic lawyer and politician. She served as the interim president of Central African Republic from 2014 to 2016, following the resignation of the rebel leader Michael Jotodia from his self-appointed presidency. Prior to becoming the head of state, Catherine Samba Panza was the mayor of Bangui, the capital city, from 2013 to 2014. Number 3. Amina Gourim Fakim. She is a Mauritanian politician and biodiversity scientist. She was the president of Mauritius from the 5th of June 2015 to the 23rd of March 2018. She was elected unanimously by the National Assembly after the resignation of President Kailesh Puyam on the 29th of May 2015. Number 2. Sally Work Sally Work is an Ethiopian politician and diplomat. She is the president of Ethiopia since 2018, when she was unanimously elected by the members of Federal Parliamentary Assembly. Prior to becoming the president, she was the Director General of the United Nations Office at Nairobi from 2011 to 2018. She was also the head of the United Nations Office under the Secretary General to the African Union from June 2018 to October 2018. Number 1. Samia Suluhu Hassan. She is a Tanzanian politician, journalist, and activist. She is the current president of Tanzania. She was sworn in on the 19th of March 2021, following the sudden death of the former president, John Magufuli. Samia Suluhu Hassan was the vice president to President John Magufuli, and she will be in office till year 2025 to complete President Magufuli's second 5-year term, and she is still entitled to contest once for the president after completing the present presidential term. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. This is the way you support us to keep moving. Remember, Africa is moving.